Hey everybody, welcome back to Nuclear Winter is Coming, Red Dragon, I guess? Like, holy smokes, like, I don't even know what to say. And before you say, oh, Razzmann, you probably play games between those games that you are uploading where you did not get Nuclear Red. No, no. All my past 20 games that I played, period, are all on YouTube. What I play is what you see, right? I don't play more Wargame than that these days. So, well, anyway, we're back with the same deck, meaning Red Dragons Marines, as we didn't really get a proper game last time. Let's try it again. Um, as we've seen, this deck certainly has weaknesses, which is not unexpected. The deck, all you need to do is look at the deck and see, oh, clearly has some weaknesses, which is fine, right? Decks should have weaknesses. Some have more than others. Some have bigger weaknesses than others, of course. Even like between meta and top tier decks, of course. But you know, that's that's also the fun, right? Winning despite, winning against all the odds, or winning with, or trying to make up for the lack of certain units by using certain unit combinations, or using some units outside of the box, etc., etc. Now we're playing from the other side. We're an infantry heavy deck, and as an infantry heavy deck, we should focus on where infantry is strong, which is really this place here. So we're gonna try something similar to our Modo, Commonwealth Modo deck, but we're gonna do it differently. I think I'm gonna try the helo drop over there. And by helo dropping over there, I can then get Dimitri from this angle and from that angle, assuming there's a significant force in there. Now we don't have really... That's the problem though. Red Dragons or Red 4 Marines doesn't really have the either helicopter based nor plane based and the helicopter units that many other decks have, or would like to have at the very least. This deck would also like to have them. So it's actually somewhat of a gamble to open with this, but we're gonna do it anyway. Um, Once we're there, obviously we need to defend this. Let's get some Raskas in Korime. Let's get some Raniko Yakari. These just for the infantry grind. We also need some stuff on the right. We have some of that. That is good. Hmm. Do we go? I don't think we need a peon piece fee immediately. I think we can just skip on that. What are you, 40 points? So we can still get a double squad of Side C90s. Again, this is somewhat of a gamble. The symbol Tiger Hap or something which is... that might not murder us. If we can tank enough missiles with a K-29, then 2 elite 24Ds with the Yak Bees would win. But we'll see. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of the E290 and I'm just gonna open with an early MiG-29. Let's try it like that. Unfortunately, those trees aren't cover. But we're still like blocking line of sight if you're sitting here, so good luck and fun. Bit of a gamble. I'm essentially expecting to lose some of those helicopters. With the MiG-29, at the very least, we can, or should be able to, deal with a Lazur L17K. You know, the prime helo hunters. Making sure, because I said good luck and fun, press launch, and then usually if your opponent is there and was waiting for you. Well, okay, good luck and fun. Well, I'm happy that I waited. It's very brave timing to go P. I would never. It's like way too Actually, where do we want to drop the K-29? I'm probably still here. I think this is too too spicy for AA, that like Crotals that might come driving down there, right? Whereas if you unload here, the forest will block the line of sight. And of course, the distance is greater. I'm still a bit wary over what could happen over there. Not a lot of stuff there at all. Oh boy, well that's a ninja. 2 ninjas. Make sure to split those up a bit. So that they don't get... And an H1T, what an interesting combination. Where's the other one? Is there one over there now? Did it land? I'm also just trying to eat missiles here. And load! What? Really now? I did get a ninja. I didn't land. Let's take a look at that replay. Was it a crit? I did not notice that. Of course, unfortunate to have that happen. That's like the downside of these kind of planes. Which is why they're not as amazing against helicopters, is they only have one set of short-range missiles. And most anti-helicopters have 6 HE, right? Without a crit or a gun run, it's gonna be tough, but MiG-29s tend to just not like gun running. I'm not sure what exactly it is. Some people probably know. I assume it just has to do with like some kind of angle issue with the gun or something, because Vulcan-based planes like the F-16s or something, or F-15s, they tend to gun run much better, but MiG-29s and Su-27s, they just tend to not even dive to begin with. Which is why I usually don't give a whole lot of right-click orders with those kind of planes. And I don't think it's a flight height issue either, which very often can also attributes to that. I'm pretty sure they fly the same height as like other ASFs, like F-16s. I crit like... Oh, maybe I just got 2 missiles off. Yeah, and here's the angle issue, right? Usually missiles cannot remotely turn fast enough to even have a chance of hitting. So that's why it can be really good with like fast planes to bait Stinger missiles. If you just fly past them when they fly towards you, you basically fly by each other. Because the angle from which the missile shoots out of, right, is essentially shooting this way, and your plane is flying that way, and the missile can't just do a 180 as it like that. And now they're looking this way, right? If I were to fly at this angle here, then they could easily get hits on me. And with like 70% base accuracy. And this is, I guess, the kill shot then, huh? Yep, it is. But completely missed it. I guess that was me just still giving orders for these two. And it's out of missiles. I can kind of see the GG now. I still find it a bit early. I can also understand like a 135-point investment already killed 90 points. Almost killed like 180 points. Might kill 180 points there in total. And not only that, it's not so much sometimes about actually getting the kills, but also getting, like, denying the value. If I kill those after they kill those MA24s, probably not as big of a deal. Obviously not as big of a deal, but... Well, anyway, let's try to get a third one out and hope it's not nuclear. I shall see in a second once we find another ranked game. Can't believe it. We got a different map. I don't know, can you believe it? It seems like maybe I've cheated. I don't know. I didn't realize that. Playing against Air Noob player. Played against him throughout the past years. Plenty of times, really. But couldn't really tell you. Alright, they play exactly like that, honestly. I think they like to play Eurocore. I'm gonna open with an Ito over here to hopefully deny any helicopter shenanigans. I get some Orescas and Korime in this town. Last time around I did say I like this map for this next, so hopefully I can show why. I want to focus on this. I want to play it wide, that's for sure. Get U2 for this part there. Get like a HJ8. I'm not gonna. I wanted to call it by the first two letters of its name, but we're a mature YouTube channel here, alright? I'll place it over like in this area here. A single one is not gonna do much, but it's 25 points, you know. Honestly, you know what? Let's get like an early peon PSV. Also for here. So there's plenty of line of sight blocks where even the 2 for 50 meters against helicopters can be enough. Maybe we can make that work. Run in there. Some charioteers for here as well. I really like a Recon helicopter in this deck. I mean, I like him in any deck, but for this map especially, it can be so strong. Just get a defensive peon PSV. Maybe you're gonna put it here, maybe there. Maybe line with an FJB squad there, but it's quite an investment already. Like if there's a push happening here, what are we gonna do? Let's just get a second one. Place one here and one maybe there. Let's just see what happens. I don't know. Alright. Let me just take a sip. Gotta get juiced up with my favorite gamer drink called water. Alright, good luck, have fun. You're in the town, I don't like to see that. For starters, it's just place both of them there. Of course you're stuck in the... if there's a helo drop here, this is too... That's a Cobra. It's bad. Can't even... I mean, I guess I kind of got punished for having only one AA piece in mid. You hate to see it. Alright, fast move there. No helicopters on that part of the map. Also stuck in the mud, that's great. Well, there's a push, but just not helicopter based, I guess. Is this like Blue Moto or Blue Marines? Could be. Tunnel behind. If we can get this Cobra. Got it, huh? Actually, we don't really need those. We will have... Let's hope I don't get suddenly sniped by AMX sense driving there. Okay, let's not be too greedy with this. Those are Gurkhas, I presume? There are 15-man squads. Get some water. Let's get a motor out. Stormer. Transports, that's important. They only had a Crotal thus far. If they keep throwing Crotals, they're generally not that great versus P5s. Gotta make sure they don't get killed before they load. Back, I don't wanna have you get shot at those aim axes. Get some smoke up. Oh, no, you fast move. Nice, that's one dead. Now on the minimap. Nice, kill the other one as well. Yeah, against like veteran stormers, this is really tough. Oh, that's 103T. Okay, I did not see this coming. Load. Gotta be careful of those stormers as well. Buy some time with those X8s if they're trying to move up to the P on PSVs. Got a shot off with the Lucian 90 at least, so that's something. Get another one. We gotta get those up early. They're pretty cheap on supplies, so they don't eat as much of the comp. It's damaged already, so yeah, I was gonna say I should actually win a fight against it. Cobra. Couldn't do much. We have into 90 there. More charioteers. Actually, the charioteer, you can stay back there. It doesn't have a lot of optics, but you get out of there though. Panther. Map T20. Just for good measure, get something there. And at least all three of those survived. I only lost 2 Lucian doing 90s. It's not that bad. But we need to get them out of Anna. But I think we should get the... Okay, nice. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, you got some XP, so I got some kills as well. Get a third one on the field. Again, in case this comes up. For Razzmann, why do you not buy CVs? Well, I could, but right now, I don't want my opponent, I want to give my opponent as little time as possible to reinforce their position in Anna. In the long run, I already have this, right? And they seem to keep pumping stuff into this position. So if I can't get this earlier, that means that I can then CV up while I'm in a position where I have control over more zones. That makes any sense. I don't think I explained it very well, but I hope I explained it some degree that makes sense. That's from an infantry CV. Oh, fuck off. Really? I mean, fair play, but that's probably GG. I did not expect him to have stuff there. Our opponent started with this. Those are 2 Turkionsa squads. Oh, fuck me, man. I did not expect that's quite the investment for this shit, man. Oh, that sucks, man. That's just horrible. To put it very mildly. You stay in a bush there, please. Like, again, fair play, but it's just unexpected. That's all. Because, again, they had to start with this. It's like 90 points. But don't shoot at the foe, please. I also want to get another find here. Range on those, though. I mean, it's just a Kalgusa, but still. Let's get you a bit further back. I don't want you to get spotted by those. It makes sense. Fucking hell, man. Oh, you got side shot. Oh, yeah. You actually got killed by that, huh? Okay, surprising. You only have 12 AP. I guess they were close enough for that to be a kill. Oh, there's buffaloes in there. Ay. Ugh, and I lost the other one. Oh, that's probably GG. Let's see what we can do. Oh, and I'm killing my own fob. Oh, come on, 84%. A range there. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, man. Come on. Ay, ay, ay. Come on. Like, 46 isn't that the world, right? But... Really? You haven't hit once. Not once, by the way. Yeah, nah, that's GG, man. Oh well. I mean, again... That's rough. I guess what doesn't help is that the transport they use almost certainly... I don't even know if they get the access to the base KM900, but the Rikurikan transport has medium stealth as well, right? Don't forget that. Up until that point, it was actually going so well. Fudge me. Like, that's like 400 point difference, 100 point from the CV, 250 from the BM24. It's already it's 250, right, from that. And then I, you know, was fumbling at the front, right? I couldn't reinforce fast enough, and it caused like that, you know, rippling effect, whatnot. God damn it. Was it actually lost? Technically no, but practically, I think against a blue moto deck, when I'm basically playing a very similar deck but worse. You know, I'm also kind of moto-ish, infantry heavy light armor, or no armor if you will, just with a slightly different focus. PSVs are of course my strength, but they don't push well against fortified town positions of a moto deck. I don't think it was realistic for me to come back against a good player. Like, yes, I had these positions here, but in the long run, I didn't have much there to begin with. So I think we could have just gotten pushed out there as well. Being able to hold alpha, like, even countercapping alpha would have been very difficult at this point. So that's like two 1-pointers for our opponent and 2 that we can only countercap, right? And even if we can countercap alpha, that's 3 countercap zones and 1 lost zone, so we'd still be behind. And they were already attacking. Yeah, they started with those and... Ah, okay. Yeah. Had I managed to get those Raskas in this town, that would have not ended like that. I mean, again, fair play, that's, you know, how it goes sometimes. I expect these things, but not like in the opener. It is what it is. Like, also, you know, I also, if you will, got punished for... Hold on, I actually want to double check something real quick. I know they drove down this path here, right? Yeah. Had I more stuff though, could have probably put something in the town here, and if there was something in there, they could have stopped that. You know? I tend to be very greedy with some of my openings, or like parts of, or like some of the flanks of my openings, and, you know, sometimes I get punished. At the same time, right? If I had unloaded them even just earlier and put them in here, right? Maybe could have like gotten this. Either way, could have, would have, should have. I got punished. I got screwed. See, this at this point was like actually pretty good. I did 103C could no way in hell actually engage my Peon PSVs. I had Raskas and Korme going up to get this part. E9 to protect against helicopters. BM24s to shut this down a bit. It was all looking so well until these frickers came up. Of course, you know, if those had been like sitting in the town, obviously would have just also screwed up or like made it more difficult. But yeah. Sucks, right? Yeah, medium stealth. I don't think the stealth did much, but those have bad optics. I don't know off the top of my head how well they spot medium optics. Bad is the worst thing you can have, right? Sorry, how far they can spot medium stealth, but would have been difficult even for those. Bad optics is just nothing. But this was just there to stop like these, you know, the cliffs there. Vehicles can come up here and maybe like there as well. That's what this is just meant to stop, but it is what it is. I guess I should start just having like a Raskas and Korima squad in there. It also, of course, would have helped if I had a recon helicopter, right? I would have spotted this earlier, then moved them around, and could have, you know, had them maybe sit here, like outside of the range of Cortalo, of course, because I'm not an idiot. And then also that would have spotted it. That's, you know, it's just hard to fit in. And I get recon helicopters, right? But I need 3 activation points or get rid of something. The smart thing would probably be to just get rid of these guys. But I like VMFs so much, they're just funny. But I really should not put them in. Could get a K29 TB card in here, but I only get Morskaya, which are and I kinda need those? Screw it. Let's get a card of these bad boys. Do we need them on lead? I don't think we do. Let's do it like this, alright? K29s are still funny because they have 1 rear armor. You might have seen how long my K29 actually survived against those Tokyonsa. Pretty much no other helicopter does, except for like, you know, KA helicopters, because they have rear armor. Because usually what happens is when, you know, a helicopter gets stunned, they just tend to like do 360s over and over again, and then eventually they do get hit in the rear armor. So the MR24, which is front and side armor, has no rear armor. So those shots that land the rear armor deal full damage, and elite squads have pretty good DPS. So the K29s are basically, or the K29, the K50 and 52, I think those are the only 3. They, as a result, actually survive pretty long. Of course, the K50 and 52, you shouldn't be there either way because their autocannon has no turret, so they're never going to be able to really shoot at infantry right below them. But it means they usually aren't killed as much. I presume, if I had to guess, Eugen gave the property to them because they don't have a rear rotor. Recall the rear propeller. They still can't get the one-shot crit, which is like rear rotor destroyed or something. I don't know what exactly it's called, even though they don't have one. They can still get one shot by that, which is funny. But yeah. Anyway, lots of talk, not very little gameplay. I'm sorry. But, you know, maybe you find joy in me getting wrecked as well. At least, you know, when it's not getting healer rush. So, I still hope you somehow managed to enjoy the video. And as always, I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.